Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In the last class we have discussed about binary operations and what about operations in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division on the set of all natural numbers, integers, rational numbers, real numbers are binary operations or not. And one property that is commutative law. We shall recall binary operation. So binary operation means here take binary operation star and non-empty set A is a function star from A cross A to A, star from here A cross A to A, it denotes star of A comma B by A star B. Star is a binary operation on set A, mind it. Star is a binary operation on set A. That means star is different from here. Binary operation different from here. Cartesian product A cross A to A. And next we know that addition and multiplication are binary operations on all sets, but subtraction is not a binary operation on the set of all natural numbers. Division is not a binary operation on any set, but division is a binary operation on the set of all non-zero real numbers, non-zero rational numbers. And laws of binary operations. First one, commutative law. Commutative law means a binary operation star on set A is said to be commutative if A star B equal to B star A for all AB belongs to set A. If A star B equal to B star A for all AB belongs to set A, then star is commutative. Clearly, addition and multiplication are always commutative on any set, but division and subtraction and division are not commutative on any set. Now we go to second property, associative law. Here star from A cross A to A means a star is a binary operation on non-empty set A. When we say that a star is associative means if A star B of star C, this is equal to A star of B star C. A star B of star C equal to A star of B star C for all A, B, C belongs to set A. Then we say that here star is associative. Star is associative. Suppose replace a star by operation addition plus A plus B of plus C. This is equal to A plus of B plus C. For all A, B, C belongs to given set. Then what about here? A plus B of plus C means this is nothing but a sum of A, B and C. This is equal to A plus of B plus C means this is nothing but a sum of A, B and C. This means here LHS equal to RHS. It is always true. Therefore, here we say that addition is associative. Addition is associative. Next, multiplication. Replace star by into. Here multiplication A into B of into C. This is equal to A into of B into C. A into of B into C. This is into, not cross. This means here A into B of into C. This is equal to A into B into C. This is nothing but the product of three elements A, B and C. Here three elements A, B and C. It is always true for any set. It is always true on any set for any numbers. Therefore, clearly multiplication is associative. Then what about subtraction? Here replace here star by minus. I am taking one example here. Simple example. Here star by minus 1 minus 2 of minus 3. This is equal to here 1 minus here 1 minus of 2 minus 3. What about whether it is equal? It is true or not? 1 minus 2 minus 1. This is minus 3. Minus 1 minus 3 minus 4. Here 1 minus of 2 minus 3 minus 1. Here 1 plus 1 2 here. Are these equal? Not equal. So not equal means clearly what about here? Subtraction is not associated. Then what about division? Division 8 divided by 4 divided by 2. Just I am replacing a star by divided by this. What about here? 8 divided by half 4 divided by 2. 8 divided by 4 means 8 by 4 divided by 2. 8 by 4 means 2 here. 2 2 is 2 by 2. 2 by 2 1 6. Here 8 divided by 4 by 2. 4 by 2 means 2 2 is 8 divided by 2 means 8 by 2. Clearly 2 4 is 1 is not equal to 4. Therefore, we say that division is not associative. Mind it. So, associative means here A star B of star C equal to A star of B star C. For all ABC belongs to given set means then clearly star is associative. Clearly here we can say that addition is associative on any set, multiplication is associative on any set, but subtraction is not associative on any set. Division is not associative on any set. Very important. Only addition and multiplication are associative, but subtraction and division are not associative. So now go to next to property. Next property, third one, identity law. Identity law. Your binary operation star from A cross A to A. Instead of, we can say that star is a binary operation on non-empty set A. Here, one condition mind it, A star E here equal to E star A equal to A. Here, for all A belongs to given set A. A star equal to A, E star A equal to A. The binary operation of A with here E equal to A itself. Here the binary operation of A with A, E equal to A itself. Then here we say that E is called the identity element. E belongs to same given set. Very important. If A star equal to A means the binary operation of any element with here E equal to here A itself. The binary operation of element A with E equal to A itself. Here we say that E is called the identity element. When we say that identity element means, mind it, any element with identity element equal to element itself with respect to your star. Any element with here E equal to element itself, here E is called the identity element. One example, I am replacing a star by one operation place here. Star by place, A equal to, again same element A here. The binary operation A with this element equal to same element here. Here I am replacing star by place. Here A plus equal to again A. Here replacing star by place. This means which elements added to A to get same element A itself. Here which element added to A to get element A itself means 0. Any element adding with 0 equal to element itself. Any element adding with 0 equal to element itself. Therefore, here we say that here. What about means here E equal to 0 this is. Here 0 is called the identity element. Identity element with respect to addition. With respect to addition on sets, set up all integer because 0 contained, 0 belongs to integer, rational numbers, real numbers, etc. Is it exist on the set of all natural numbers? 0 does not belongs to a natural number. Therefore, your identity element does not exist on the set of all natural number. Mind it. Any element adding with 0 equal to element itself. Any element you are adding with 0 equal to element itself. Therefore, 0 is called the identity element with respect to addition. with respect to addition on the sets rational numbers, real numbers and integer, but identity element does not exist on the set of all natural numbers because 0 is not belongs to n. Next, with respect to multiplication, if you take replacing a star by into a into here, what about e? We'll see equal to again a, this is equal to here d plus star by into a, means here which element here multiplying with a to get a itself, here which element multiply by a to get a itself, means clearly any element multiplying with 1 equal to element itself. A into 1 equal to a. Here a into 1 or 1 into a equal to a. Correct here. A star e equal to a equal to e star a. What about here? E equal to 1. Correct. Therefore here this 1 e equal to 1. This is called the identity element. Identity element with respect to multiplication. With respect to multiplication. Got it. Here a belongs to any. For all here a belongs to any, either natural number, integers, rational numbers, real numbers. Got it. Any element multiplying with here 1 equal to element itself. Therefore here we can say that 1 is called the identity element with respect to multiplication. Got it. Clearly 0 is the identity element with respect to addition. 1 is the identity element with respect to multiplication. Here we say that 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means 1 is the identity element with respect to multiplication. Here we say that here 0 is called the identity element with respect to addition, means we can say that this is additive identity. Additive identity means 0 is identity element with respect to addition. That's it. Very important one here. Identity law, mind it. A star is a binary operation and non-empty set A. If A star E equal to A, this is equal to E star A for all A belongs to given set. Here this means here E belongs to here same set here. This is called identity element. This means the identity element with any element equal to element itself. Here with respect to operation star, identity element with any element equal to element itself with respect to star. Therefore here E is called the identity element. Very important one. With respect to addition, 0 is called the identity element. With respect to multiplication, 1 is called the identity element. Sir, what about with respect to subtraction and division? Means what about, let us see. Suppose here replacing star by minus, a minus e equal to a, star by minus e minus a. Here for what value of e we get same element here a. Suppose 0 if you take here, a minus 0 a, 0 minus a minus a cannot be a. Mind it, here identity element does not exist with respect to subtraction. Similarly, a divided by suppose 1 equal to a, 1 divided by a with respect to not equal, 1 divided by 1 by a, this is a, not equal. So here division satisfies these two conditions here. A star e equal to a, e star a equal to a means division here means identity element exists with respect to means division. But here identity element does not exist because cannot satisfy that condition. Division, subtraction cannot satisfy this identity condition. Therefore, identity element does not exist with respect to subtraction and division. Only identity element exists with respect to addition and with respect to multiplication. Clearly, we say that 0 is called the identity element with respect to addition and 1 is called the identity element with respect to multiplication. So next, fourth one, inverse law. inverse la. Here star from A cross A to A means here star is called a binary operation as it. When we say that here inverse of the element exists, here element is invertible means mind it. Here A star B equal to E, B star A equal to E. Here E is the identity element, we know that. E is the identity element. Here both A and B belongs to set A. Here A belongs to set A, B belongs to set A. Mind it here. Here E is the identity element. Here A star B equal to identity element, B star A equal to identity element. Here the element A belongs to set A is said to be invertible means it's when we say that here its inverse exists means if it is invertible means its inverse exists. Correct. A belongs to A is said to be invertible if there exists another element B in A, B belongs to A such that A star B equal to identity element, B star A equal to identity element. Then we say that B is called the inverse of A means it denotes A inverse, that is B equal to A inverse. B equal to A inverse. A substitute B equal to A inverse, A star A inverse equal to identity element. Here B equal to A inverse star A. Means here any element with its inverse element equal to identity element means here we say that this element A inverse is called the inverse of A. Here A inverse is called the inverse of A. So here A star B equal to identity element means then we say that here B is called the inverse of A. Here in both A star B equal to identity element, mind it, B star A equal to identity element, then here B is called the inverse of A. Very important. With respect to addition here, replacing star by plus, A plus here. With respect to addition, we know that with respect to addition, 0 is the identity element. With respect to addition, we know that. Here with respect to addition I am taking, therefore take E equal to 0. Got it. This is equal to here replace star by plus A. Here A equal to 0 here. Definition here. A star B equal to identity element equal to B star A. Just I replace star by plus B. What about B? Here star by plus A. Here identity E equal to 0. Identity element with respect to addition. Then what about here? Which element added to A to get 0? Which element added to A to get 0 means negative of this element minus A. Minus A. Adding any element with its negative element means clearly that sum what about 0. Here which element means minus A. Correct. Here A plus minus A equal to 0. Minus A plus A equal to 0. Here what we can A star B equal to E, B star A equal to E means here B is called the inverse of A. Here minus A plus A equal to 0. Here A plus minus A equal to 0. Therefore here minus A is called the inverse of A with respect to addition only. Very important. With respect to addition. On any sets, integers, rational numbers, real numbers. But here this negative minus A does not exist on the set of all natural numbers. Suppose for example 2 belongs to N means minus 2 doesn't belong to N. Therefore with respect to addition, inverse of natural numbers does not exist. Got it? Very important is. Next, replace here star by into A into B equal to B. What about here with respect to multiplication? We shall see here B, here is replace star by 1, replace star by into A. With respect to multiplication, we know that 1 is called the identity element with respect to multiplication. With respect to multiplication means E value, this is E value, take 1. A into, here I shall find B, E identity element E equal to 1. Here B value shall find B plus star by into A. Here, which element multiplying by A to get 1? To get 1 means reciprocal of this element 1 by A. Here 1 by A. Here A cancel, we get 1. A cancel, we get 1. But here A is not equal to 0. Very important. When A equal to 0, 1 by 0 not defined. Mind it. 0 not defined. Therefore, here we say that 1 by A is called the inverse of A with respect to multiplication. Here A value not equal to 0. Very important this is. Mind it. With respect to your addition, clearly negative of that element here minus A is called the inverse of A with respect to addition, because A plus minus A equal to 0. Here minus A plus A equal to 0. Therefore, minus A is called the inverse of A. Next here, A into 1 by A equal to 1. A cancelled 1. 1 by A into A equal to 1. When A is not equal to 0, we can say that 1 by A, this 1 by A is called the inverse of A. Means A means not equal to 0 with respect to multiplication. With respect to multiplication. So inverse of any element exists on the set of all rational numbers and real numbers except 0. Except 0 here. Means R minus Z 0, Q minus Z 0 means here inverse of this Q minus Z 0, R minus Z 0 exists, and inverse of 0 does not exist. Inverse of 0 means 0 into 1 by 0 equal to 1 means here 1 by 0 not defined. This not defined. Mind it. Next, with respect to suppose subtraction here, replace star by minus A minus here B equal to identity element, here star by minus B minus A. One thing mind it, there is no identity element with respect to subtraction. Therefore, mind it, therefore with respect to subtraction means inverse element does not exist. Similarly, with respect to division also, inverse element does not exist because there is no identity element. There is no identity element with respect to subtraction and division. Mind it, very very important one. Repeating here, inverse law means a star is a binary operation and non-empty set here. Here A star B equal to E, B star A equal to E. This means like this: A star B equal to E, B star A equal to E. Then we say that B is called the inverse of A, written as B equal to A power minus 1. So clearly, with respect to addition, minus A is called the inverse of A with respect to addition. And set up all integers, rational numbers, real numbers, and the set up all natural numbers, inverse of any natural number does not exist. Next here A into 1 by A equal to 1. 1 by A into A equal to 1, but here A must not be equal to 0. Then we say that 1 by A is called the inverse of A with respect to multiplication. Multiplication on the set of all non-zero rational numbers, non-zero real numbers. Yes. So now we go to the problem. So last exercise, the chapter. Exercise 1.4. First problem. Determine whether or not each of the definition of star given below given below gives a binary operation in the event that star is not a binary operation, give justification for this. Give justification for this. First subproblem, on Z place define star by A star B equal to A minus B. On Z plus define star by A star B equal to A minus B. Say, read the problem. Determine whether or not each of the definition of star given below gives a binary operation. In the event that star is not a binary operation, give justification for this. We know that binary operation definition means to each ordered pair in domain A cross A, to get a unique element in the same set means A star B. Then we say that star is called a binary operation. Binary operation here. Star from A cross A to A. Here A comma B belongs to A cross A. Here which gives unique element means combining these two elements with respect to operation star. A star B belongs to same set here means star is a binary operation. We know that here. And Z plus define star by A star B equal to A minus B. Z plus means set up all positive integers. Set up all positive integers is nothing but set up all natural numbers. Mind it. I am taking set up one example here. I am taking simple example. Let I am taking positive integer A equal to and I am taking B equal to 7. Here we have A star B equal to A minus B. Here A star B means A equal to B equal to 7. 2 star 7. Here A equal to B equal to 7. 2 minus 7 minus 5. Minus 5, it is not positive integer, negative integer. Minus 5 does not belong to Z place. So therefore, here we say that here star is not a binary operation at Z place. Therefore, star is not a binary operation on Z place. Got it? You can say that the difference of two positive integers means two natural numbers need not be a natural number, need not be a positive integer. Rightly, we say that it is not a binary operation. By taking particular example, we have to prove that here means star is not a binary operation. Let take A equal to 2 or B equal to take 5, 6, 7. A star B equal to A minus B. Here 2 star 7 means here 2 minus 7. This is equal to minus 5, does not belong to Z plus. Therefore, star is not a binary operation. Next, second problem. On Z plus define star by A star B equal to AB. Define star by A star B equal to AB. Mind it here. A star B equal to AB means here A and B are positive integers here. The product of two positive integers, again a positive integer, mind it. Like we don't have your minus division. Here A into B, here we have star defined here A into B. That I am taking like this. Let A comma B belongs to Z plus. A and B are here. Star is defined as Z plus. AB belongs to Z plus. Then what about here AB? A and B are positive integers. The product of two positive integers, again a positive integer means clearly it belongs to Z plus. Correct. Therefore, A star B equal to AB, clearly it belongs to Z plus. Therefore, that means here star carries each ordered pair A comma B to a unique element. This is A star B equal to AB in Z plus. Therefore, you say that star is a binary operation on Z plus. Mind it. Here both here A and B belongs to Z plus. The product of two positive integers, again a positive integer, means A star B equal to AB. AB belongs to Z plus. Definition of binary operation. Here this means here star carries Each ordered pair, this type of ordered pair, A comma B, A comma B in your domain here, this is A comma B, that means understood, A comma B, to a unique element, here, A star B equal to AB, here in Z place, therefore star is called a binary operation on Z place. While proving it is a binary operation, you have to take elements and prove that. For not proving, take particular numbers, prove that it is not a binary operation. So now we go to CET problems. CET problems. Second problem. The range of the function f of x, this is equal to log of 5 plus 4x minus x square base 3 is A option close interval 0 comma 2, B option of open close interval minus infinity comma 2, open interval 0 comma 2, D option none of this. D option none of this. F of x equal to log of 5 plus 4x minus x square, here base 3. Mind it here, in f of x means clearly f means it belongs to range of the function f of x. Here x here within bracket x means it belongs to domain of the function. Very important. Here we have to find f of x here. What is the range of the function here? Clearly log function, one thing mind it. Here log function here, log x means this is defined only when here this log base here x must be greater than 0. Here x must be non-negative and not equal to 0, only positive number. Here log here total, this is clearly ref is defined when here 5 plus 4x minus x square is greater than 0, minus x square plus 4x plus 5 greater than 0. Now taking here minus common factor here, minus common, x square minus 4x minus 5, value which is greater than 0, minus x square. Now I am going to express in terms of your whole square form. Here minus 5 as it is. Here half of 2 means here plus 2 square, take minus 2 square, greater than 0. Minus of here, first 3 terms a square plus b square minus 2ab means a minus whole square, x minus 2 whole square, minus 4 minus 5 minus 9, greater than 0. Here multiply minus inside the bracket, here are multiplying minus on both sides. Multiplying minus on both sides means your inequality changes, this is less than 0, minus become here plus x minus 2 whole square minus 9. Here x minus 2 whole square is less than, taking right side, minus 9 become plus 9. But here whole square means it is non-negative, means value which is greater than or equal to 0, which is greater than or equal to 0. Less than 9. 0, now I am expanding this is x square plus b square plus 4 minus 2ab minus 4x less than 9. 0 less than or equal to, here I am taking here minus common here, minus common, 4x, here minus x square minus 4 less than 9. Now multiply minus on both sides. Multiply minus means inequality become changes here. Here greater than become less than or equal to 0. Here 4x minus x square minus 4, here less than become greater than 9. When we multiply minus, I am going to express this in terms of here 5 plus 4x minus x square. Therefore here I am adding throughout by 9 here. Here 9, here 9, here 9 here. So when you multiply means this become minus 9, here plus 9 plus 9. Here 0 plus 9, 9. Greater than or equal to 4x minus x square minus 4 plus 9 plus 5 is greater than minus 9 plus 9, 0. Correct. Here 5 plus 4x minus x square. Now log I am taking here. Log base 3 I am taking. Log 9 base 3 is greater than or equal to log of here 5 plus 4x minus x square base 3 is greater than 0 here log 0 base 3. Here 9 we can write 3 square 3. Clearly this is what means f of x. So clearly log 0 means this is not defined infinity, here minus infinity. This can be written as 2 log 3 base 3 greater than or equal to f of x is greater than minus infinity. This value 1, 2 greater than or equal to f of x is greater than minus infinity. Mind it, f of x is less than or equal to 2n. This f of x means less than 2 greater than minus infinity. This can be written as f of x greater than minus infinity. F side less than or equal to 2. Then f of x here belongs to open interval minus infinity comma here close interval 2 because 2 is included. So clearly this is range of the function. Mind it. F of x equal to log of 5 plus 4x minus x square base 3. Here this function is defined only when this is greater than 0. Here minus x square plus 4x plus 5 take in order, take minus common. Here adding and subtract 2 square here. Clearly x minus 2 whole square here minus 9. Multiplying minus means here inequality changes here. Here minus become plus, here minus become here means here greater than become less than. X minus 2 whole square shifting right side minus become plus 9. Clearly whole square means clearly which is greater than or equal to 0. Expand this. Next here taking here minus common I am taking minus common 4x here minus x square minus 4. Again multiplying minus and throughout by minus means inequality changes here. 0 less than equal to become greater than equal to, here minus become plus, here less than become greater than, plus than become minus 9. Adding throughout by 9. 9 plus 0, 9. 4x minus x square minus 4 plus 9, 5 is greater than minus 9 plus 9, 0. Taking log here base 3, log 9 base 3, here log of this total function 5 plus 4x minus x square base 3 greater than log 0. Here 9 3 square 2 log 3 here. 2 log 3 base 3 means this value 1. Here log 0 means not defined, that is infinity minus infinity means f of x value greater than minus infinity less than or equal to is f of x belongs to half closed open interval minus infinity comma 2. This is clearly range of the function. Thank you very much.